there superstars, it is Vanessa here again, your speaker, trainer and coach from Live, Love, Give, and I'm coming to you from the beautiful Lake Baroon here in Queensland, just near Montville. So today I wanted to bring this message to you all around not letting your perceptions limit you. And the reason why I really wanted to bring this message to you guys today is because I've just been spending the past week kind of exploring this beautiful part of Queensland, and I've been going to different places around in terms of places that were, hang on. Sorry, that was getting awkward. So I've been going to different places around Queensland and go and look at different properties, where to live, like go and explore and go and see all these beautiful places and see where I am now. You know, it's so quiet and it's so beautiful and just really, really lovely. And I mean, I'm up here in the Sunshine Coast right now, and pretty much everywhere that you go is absolutely spectacular and gorgeous. And what's been happening, so as you guys know, if you've been following along with my Facebook Lives, you know that I just got a property that I'm going to be just leasing out for the next 6 months, which is really, really beautiful. Turned out amazingly, like the perfect place. But ultimately I've been looking at what's the next step? Where do you go from here? Like, what about after that 6 months? And actually looking at places that were for sale. And I actually went to an auction. I'd never been to an auction before, but I went to this beautiful, this amazing property, which was on this beautiful lake, a bit of a different one to where I'm at right now. But it ended up being like, I don't know, between a $3 to $5 million property. It was crazy, right? Not currently in my price range, but you know, to go and immerse yourself in those different possibilities, right? Because everything's a possibility, you know, everything is a possibility to us. But what we do is we limit ourselves with our current set of circumstances. We limit ourselves with the perceptions that our current self has, rather than get outside of the norm and get outside of what we think we can possibly, you know, afford, say, or we think that we're possibly, you know, not up to the standard of having just yet. And instead of limiting ourselves by our current perceptions, we've got to get outside the box and go and expand. And that's kind of what I did, just using this as an example in terms of, you know, maybe not the property that I can get right this minute, but where I want to get to and the kind of lifestyle that I want to live. And so that's kind of what I used. Use this as an example for you guys, as you know, where do you want to go and how is your current perception kind of limiting yourself, right? So definitely want to show you a little bit more about where I am at right now. It's so gorgeous. But yeah, in alignment with that, you know, I'm exploring this different part of Australia to see where it is that I might want to buy as my next step after, you know, renting and testing out the area a little bit. So hoping that this just gets you thinking about what current perceptions are limiting you. You know, what are you kind of saying to yourself that you can or can't have based on your current perception, your current set of circumstances, and know that you're never going to be beyond the current circumstances that you have until you start expanding beyond them in terms of throwing yourself into different scenarios, different situations, and you know, going and seeing what it's like, you know, before you might be able to actually be there. Just kind of see what it's like. And that's what I did the other day, going to that auction that was for a $3 to $5 million property. And like I said, definitely wasn't about to, you know, pick up a paddle and make a bid, but definitely explore the possibilities and explore what it would be like to put yourself in that circumstance. So that's my message for you guys, and I hope that it has got you thinking about what current perceptions are limiting you. Maybe it's in the realm of relationship. Maybe you've been hurt. Maybe you've had a bad run in your mind in terms of relationships, and maybe you've kind of resigned to the fact that you're never going to have the quality of relationship that you want based on your past experience and your current perception. And I want to challenge you to think about that and to see, just be able to witness and observe what limitations you place on yourself based on your current perceptions. You know, maybe it's in your health. You know, maybe you've been overweight for many years of your life. Maybe ever since you can remember, you might have been an overweight kid, and that's who you've identified as, and that's your current perception. And you can't see beyond that. You know, you're not doing anything that would change your perception. You know, in that sort of scenario, you might go, you know what, I'm going to get myself out of my current environment. Maybe what I'm going to do is, instead of doing the same old thing that I normally do, I'm going to actually enlist myself into a gym, and I'm going to go hang out with people who have the results that I have, and I'm going to test that framework out. I'm going to shift my perspective. And it's when you shift your perspectives and you know, immerse yourself in the environment of the people that have the results that you're after, that you actually take a step closer to getting that end result. Okay, but if you stay in the same environment, if you stay in the same old mindset, you never get beyond it, and that's where we limit ourselves, and that's when we end up in a life that, you know, we're just regret-filled rather than regret-free and living our life by design. So, hope that message resonated with you. Let me give you a quick spin around on the camera before I check in with you guys. So make sure that you are saying hi. Drop me a comment. Let me know where in the world you're tuning in from while I'm in this beautiful, beautiful part of the Sunshine Coast. But let me check in with you guys. So I've got DB in the house and Manish, I think it is. Great to see you. And DB, hey, hello V, good to hear from you. Always good to see you, DB. Thanks for joining me live. I love it when you guys can do that. And S. Sharma, I love you. Will you marry me? Thank you. I'm very flattered by your comment there. Thanks for joining. And Sunul is here, and Patrick, and Sam is here as well. So guys, that really is my message for you guys. My camera's just got, I can't even see the screen. I think my phone may be overheating. It's super hot here. But I really hope that today's message has served you. And DB, it is absolutely beautiful here. I'm glad you're enjoying it as well. And so that really is my message for you guys. So I hope that it just gets you thinking about where in your life right now your current perceptions are limiting your capacity to reach your highest potential in any area of your life. You know, whatever part of your lifestyle, or if it's your health or your relationships, your finances, whatever it is. And I hope today's message gets you thinking about where that's happening for you. And know that you've got to get outside of your perceptions by shifting up your environment and looking at the people who have the result that you're after. What are they doing? Where are they hanging out? What are they? You know, what are they immersing themselves in, and how can you make yourself a part of that so that you start shifting your own perceptions and ultimately, you know, take the cap off your potential and what results you're generating. So that's it from me today. I can see Peter's just joined as well. Hope you catch the recording, get a ton of value from today's message. As always, guys, I'm sending you all of my love, light, blessings, gratitude, energy, enthusiasm, everything extraordinary coming to you to wherever you are in the world today. I really do hope that it's beautiful, amazing, and extraordinary, and that you're doing something super empowering, and that today's message has definitely served you. I'm signing off. I'm thanking each and every one of you guys for joining me live. So appreciate you guys. Hope this was of value, and I cannot wait to see you guys very, very soon. Trekking back down to Brisbane today, and I'll be down there for about 10 or so days, and then I'm off to Sydney, and then a bit more Brisbane before I finally get to move into my beautiful new place. So can't wait to share that with you guys, and sending you all of my love, and I'll see you guys shortly.